What's up, Outsider Tackle Box family? How are we? So, Tommy and Paul's podcasts on the weekends, I actually won something. I won a couple things here and there. I try to watch as much as I can when I can. Having a kid, it doesn't allow that all the time, but I won last month's monthly drawing, and I was pretty stoked. Been trying to meet up with Paul. Paul's been gone, and Tommy doesn't do anything when Paul's not around, so we all know that's the case. But Paul was nice enough to come by and drop off my my box today. I mean, it was a big box, so just wanted to go over it with you guys real quick and show you some stuff. When I say real quick, I've done this video now twice and I can't get it under 10 minutes, so forgive me for that. I love to talk, so let's start with the Hurricane Snails saltwater stuff. Yeah, man, that'll be fun. Pre-rigged, pretty good. Live bait, throw them out there. I don't have to waste time rigging up. So let's see what else we have. Got a halibut rig set up. I mean, right there, that's a good setup to have if I go off my kayak with some squid. Throw a chovy on the end of that too, and man, bam, they'll hit it. This box is ginormous, so we'll start with the weird stuff. Light load. I only got big loads, guys, so I don't know what to say. I'm a big boy, but pretty cool. Put those on the kayak. Hands get a little nasty. I'll definitely use those. Nice little jerk bait. Deep diver. That'll be cool. Silver and black. Raiders. I don't watch football. I'm just going with the silver and black team I know. I could say the Kings, but I hate the Kings. Nice little square bait. Nice little avocado splatter. It's pretty cool. 2 to 5 feet, I think. That's not bad. Right over the grass. These things are pretty rad. These bucktails, they get bit in the harbor quite a bit. Everything likes them, you know. So we'll see. Get a spotty on those. That'll be pretty rad. This thing. The toad, man. Toad runner. Old Smoky. Look at that tail on that thing. That's going to put a wake on the top of the water. Just awesome. Try that out by the pond down the road. I don't do much freshwater fishing. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I love the ocean. I mean, I'd rather be in the ocean. Got some creature baits from Excite Baits. Nice green pumpkin and blue flake. Those will do awesome. This thing is just huge. I'm assuming this is going to be a jig for offshore fishing. I don't know if you troll it or just drop it down the side of the boat, but 2 massive hooks on this bad boy, and we'll see what happens. Can't wait. Thing's 5.3 ounces. I don't even think I have a rod heavy enough that I can set that up on. I'm gonna have to go do some shopping. We got another 3-ounce bucktail. That'll be good for off the side of the boat. Just drop that thing down with a piece of squid on the back of that, and boom. See what happens. Nice spoon. Give it a little bit more action. Slim minnow spoon. Pretty cool. 1 ounce. It's gonna be a big fish that hits that. Nice little Super Spook. Pretty cool. Super Spook Junior too, sorry. Pretty fun. I don't think I have any Super Spooks. Topwater's hard out here. Gotta be like pretty out in the bay to get that. Nice little square bait again. Nice little jerk bait. I dig that. Those sparkles, man, really pops. Another spoon. It's pretty cool. It looks like a dive flag. See if I get any bites off of that. I mean, dude, there's so much stuff in this box that is ridiculous. Here we go, crankbait, or jerkbait, I'm sorry. So this one's gonna go pretty good, 3/8 ounce, 10 to 14 feet on the troll, suspending at 6 feet. That's rad. Can't wait. It's got some weight to it too. I dig that. Some fat heads, 3-inch perps. I like the perps. Pretty good. Solid body. I might be able to set that up for like a weedless setup. Run it through the kelp. Run it through the grass out there. Some yum worms, pumpkin. I dig that. Those are good. Those are good on the Ned rig. Like if you use a Ned rig setup, that's one to do. Like it's got a big body. You can kind of cut it down to whatever size you want. Fish love that. Neg rig is really popular right now. I dig this. I'm gonna have to get some belly sinkers for these savage lures. Live crab. I mean, those things look awesome. Pretty sure they're gonna swim great too. Can't wait to get those out on the water. A lot of crabs out on the bay. Nice. Lucky Strike. Some pink, purple, I'm sorry. Fuchsia. Pretty cool with a little grub tail. Dig that. Pool baits. I've used these a couple times. I've gotten some good hits off of them. The ribs, man. They just add that vibration to the water. A little bit more action to the tail. Can't wait to rig those up. This is a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing on the kayak, I think. Crappie bait series from Jenko Fishing. Not big into crappie, but I'm going to try it now that I got some lures. Pretty awesome little bait. I dig that tail. Tails fly. I'm telling you, just keep dropping your hand in there. Here we go. Glo-pro, pearl and green. This will be fun to try out. Comes with a couple glow sticks, I think. Two. One's a yellow, one's a red. I don't know exactly where to put them. I haven't opened these yet. I'm going to check it out later tonight. Try them when I'm out fishing when the sun's starting to set. Maybe I can get a bite on those. These things will be great for offshore fishing. These things are awesome. I like the sharp color. Oh man. Silver flake. Scampi lure. This probably would do really well during the daytime when it's a little bit more visible conditions. I don't know. I like to check things out with a black light, see how they pop, because it kind of gives you an idea of what they can see down there, I think. That's just my opinion on it. Got some mustad trebs, size 6. Those would be good to set up on a couple of my old rusted out ones. Some round shaky heads. These things are awesome. They might have weighted those wrong. Those look pretty big for 1/4 ounce. But you know, let's see. What else we got here? Oh yeah. These things are pretty cool. These slab reapers. I dig that. I don't know if you can see them. Kind of look like, I don't know, like frog pups or whatever. I don't know. That one's cool. It looks like a little hand. It'll be good. See if those work. Those are from Slab Reaper Jigs. 803 represent. I don't know where 803 is, but it sounds cool. Bama baits. I dug the action on these. Didn't get a bite, but I'm waiting, man. I get them down to the bottom. I'm gonna get a bite from a Holly on this. I know it. These things are awesome. Just let them sit in the water and do their own work. You don't even need to crank them in. What else you got here? Some gulp, salt water, sharp pepper. Try these. Get these weedless. Send these through the grass. Probably get a good bite on them. Just sink the hooker in the back and let it do its work. I got a lot of stuff to record. I got the Gamma Torque braided fishing line, 60 pounds. That's some heavy duty stuff. Competition grade too. That green. I have to put that on one of my small reels. It's like 75 yards. It's not very much, but I mean, you know, I don't have very many reels that. Most of my reels take a lot, so it's equivalent to 15-pound mono. That's pretty rad. Try that out. So there's some nice little lead heads for jigging. Those are pretty rad. Those will be good. Small baits. Put them in some tube baits. See how that goes. These feather jigs, I'm pretty sure these are going to be good for trolling. 1/2 ounce, that's not bad, dude. I like the color too. It's like a blue, deep blue, like a silver inside. Here we go. I don't know if this is live target, but it looks like it. Checked this one out earlier. It's 0.4 ounces, so we'll see. Those green little fish inside. There's 3. There's 2 on that side. There's 1 on the back side. Got the nice little weight in the middle. I mean, this thing is going to be fun. It's got a little shake to it, a little rattle to it. I mean, there's a ton of stuff in here, guys. This will be fun. The sinker sliders, so you don't tear up your line with, you know, sinkers that keep flying up and down. Put some heavy weight on there. In the bay, man, when the tide's changing and it's pumping in, it's pumping in. So anything to get your lure to stay on the bottom, you know, of whatever bait you're using, that'll be good. Got an Outcast flutter jig, ounce. I dig that red hook. Makes it look like it's bleeding a little bit. If you can see that. Those will be fun. Oh, got hit in the face. Booyah prank. 3-inch popper. That'll be fun. I've never tried popping, so let's see if I get anything. It's kind of top water's hard out here in California. This will be good for salmon, steeleye, walleye, I guess. I don't know, whatever hits this. This is pretty interesting bait though. It's got a nice little looks like a trout in the back, so maybe a trout jig. I'm not sure, but pretty cool. Nice swamp bass baits. I like that. Pumpkin with the red flake. It's got a little bit of a blue flake in there too, or black flake. It's pretty cool. I like the creature baits. These will be great for the docks. A little shark, a little something small, 1/4 ounce. I mean, right there it's where it's gonna be just getting tagged. So we'll see how that goes. But the docks, man, I mean, you fish this little thing by a dock, you just let it sink, hit the bottom, pop it, and most everything, if you put a little bit of attractant on it, they'll go for it. So alright, I thought I had one more of these flutter jigs. This one's silver, another ounce with the red tail. You can see that. Red tails are great. So, and then we're getting to the big stuff. The big stuff is just nuts. So we got this Storm Wild Eye Pro Paddle Tail. And I dig these. It's got VMC hooks. I dig it because you know, it comes with 3/4 and a half, but I mean, dude, it's easy. There's nothing to it. Gives you directions on the back how to rig it. You could add a little bit of a dip to it, like a shark dip, a pink dip, whatever dip you want, you know, get that tail popping. That'll be fun. So, and then this thing, I've never seen this, a jig and eel. This is what, 2.5 ounces, pre-rigged with a stinger on the back. I don't know if you can see that stinger. I mean, you literally rig it, the first hook, through the stinger so you don't lose that hook in the back. But this thing is ginormous, and it's pretty rad, so I can't wait to try this out on the water. But just wanted to say, I think that's it. That is it. But there's a couple little cool things in here. Casting for Casey, Saturday, September 21st. If you guys are in Texas, Walden Marina, check it out. It's pretty cool, you know. There's just going to be Casting for Casey is a free fishing event for children and families with special needs, hosted by Texas Trophy Catfish Association. All fishing equipment and bait will be provided. I mean, that's pretty rad. If I was in Texas during that time, I would definitely hit that up. I do have family in Texas, so that means a lot to me that you guys have a good community out there and you guys get together and do stuff for, you know, people with special needs. It needs to happen more, I think. So, you know, it's in Montgomery, Texas. So check it out if you guys live out there. And then I think that's about it, guys. There's a couple other little cards in here. Kids Fish Fest. I think that's the same thing. This might be a different thing, but you know, check that out. And that's I don't know where that is. It doesn't say. I think it's just everywhere. So, and then Bradley's Bite Enhancer. Any species, anytime. Catfish bubblegum. It's pretty cool. I dig the card. But other than that, guys, I am an outsider. I hope you enjoyed this. Check out my videos later, and I will try to get as much of this fish as I can. But you know, give me a break. I'm one man. I might have to spread this out from me to some other boats that I go fishing with. So, y'all have a good one. Tight lines.